Here, there's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rijkaard. And it's Belletti. Takahara, looking to go deep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That pass isn't the best. Griezmann. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Burnley presented with a golden opportunity here. The major moment in the game.
Shit. It's right.
1-0, never any doubt.
Nice.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's forced to go back. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Griezmann. And he's picked out the run. Shot a goal! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Griezmann. Big header! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Burnley find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's played into the middle. Now it's Cantona. Into the channel. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Ronaldinho! Burnley have scored 2 quick goals here. Griezmann.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's what they're doing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has not gone well. Cafu. 30 minutes gone. And it's Baggio. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Baggio. Roberto
Why is he
Baggio.
running for a
Here's
pass?
Cantona. Vieira. Real chance!
Oh, what a goal.
He scores!
This is what it is. Overconfidence,
That was
mate.
easy. Almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Sanchez is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And the keeper's got it again. Burnley looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Griezmann. Now it's Villa. Takahara.
What a few basket there, shoot, man.
Roberto Baggio. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
It's good.
Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vigo climbs up big! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. Donadoni! He's got a goal!
Finish.
And they are cruising away.
That
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy. And there's the end of the first half.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Burnley lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
It's good.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Baggio.
There's the start of the second half.
Is number 8, Iniesta.
Rijkaard. Now it's Griezmann. It's a good foot in there. Costa Curta makes the interception. Griezmann. Incoming header! That's another chance! Oh, it's gone in!
And say, back in a few
That can
minutes.
happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but
Why
it's
you
just the
don't
way it
play
is.
right?
Burnley got some help
That's
from leaving
possible,
up
good.
there. They all
Yes, no, no,
count.
no.
Vieira
Good minutes,
to Maldini. Now it's Figo. Engages and forces him off the ball. David Villa receives it in a good position here. He's picked his way through.
No, no.
Out of play for
Stop,
a goal
man.
kick. Vieira plays it long.
Trying to steal now.
Sends it crossfield.
Oh, game's over.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Oh, terrific save.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's been taken
What
short.
the hell was that?
It's That's a pretty loose pass.
Mhm.
And now they can spring
Well
out of
done.
defence.
Got some pace.
He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's neat. Griezmann.
Got it.
Oh, that's nice. And it's Henderson. Now it's Takahara. Griezmann.
Ah, that was a lovely goal. Ooh, you got it.
Oh, looks like he's
Oh,
been
penna.
taken out. Shapes to shoot.
What the hell was that?
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Damn. Sí, me pena.
Ferdinand. Vieira. Vieira plays it forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu. Costa Curta has given away a free. Oh, he's
Hadi
taken
bunu
it.
faul. Hadi yapıştı guy. Bakayım.
Looking for options for movement. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Figo. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. David Villa is in a really good position out wide.
Hiç.
Cafu. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Izleyici bisküvi.
Jordan Henderson.
Yanlış bisküvi.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Takahara. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. He'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
That's good.
He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Güzel.
Takahara is onto this. That looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing.
Right.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Never
That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. And it's Belletti. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a throw. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cafu.
One goal.
Cafu. Now the chance. No joy, but a decent try.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. Griezmann does really well to win the ball there.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Pirlo takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that looks a decent ball. Decent progress down the left. He's got away. He's free. He has got space. Donatoni. Great chance! So that's it. It is all over. Burnley can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
30 points. What was he? Let's see. Mm-hmm. What new? Let's see.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining... David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Nice looking ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Yeah, no chance. Ooh,
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Osimhen. He is through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shots. Marvellous goal.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. David Villa. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game. Big header!
Go, man.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And this is Rooney, played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Osimhen with goes for a shot!
Oh, how do you miss that?
That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Conte. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Only this game. Oh my. So many chances.
Now it's Villa.
Perfect.
He's through here. There's the shot!
Perfectly.
And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. Nicely shaped cross. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Osimhen. Neymar. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Villa. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get it through? He's had it taken off him.
No.
Neymar. Osimhen is onto this. He's picked his way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Osimhen. Rui Costa shoots!
Oh,
and that is really good tenacity.
That's a huge ball. Nice. So nice.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries to dink it through. Burnley have the chance to go the other way. Neymar does well to get it back. And that is as far as they're going to go. Out of play for a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. Chance!
What am I doing?
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Look at that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Osimhen. That has been slung wide. Donatoni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the first 45 minutes are up. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Burnley are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again then. Puyol. And it's Rooney. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now, can they get him away? Donatoni looking to get on the end of this. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Donatoni is wide and looking to get onto this. A header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Burnley find a position of real strength now. Looking for options for movement. And this is Neymar. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can clear it. And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Rui Costa. Now, who's going to be first to this? Good take, and is he in? Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, this could be a chance. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
What the hell was that, Mitch?
Oh, what has happened here? And that could well leave a mark.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Donatoni. It's a pretty loose pass. It'll be a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Rooney spread out to the left. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played into space, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Griezmann. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Rui Costa. And this is Rooney. Oh, well measured. Great ball, and he's great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Osimhen looking to add to his goal. And now the breakaway. He has found a way through. Oh, cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Okazaki.
Substitution on the field.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Griezmann. Number 11, David Villa.
And that has been cleared.
Rijkaard.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Number 9, Okazaki.
Burnley perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 8.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
You won't be happy with that one. Vicious
Vicious
ball here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Donatoni. Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Manchester United finding their passes to Osimhen. And it's Thuram. Threads one in. Pullet receives it in a wide position.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Jordan Henderson looking for a runner.
Spread
Spread neatly. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Exactly.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Now it's Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. Okazaki goes steaming forward. And that has been slung wide. Neymar picks it up out wide. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Osimhen. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Okazaki.
2 added minutes has
Nicely
been
spread.
indicated.
Gets into some space. Has crossed into the middle. Danger averted for now. Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. And the referee brings it to a close. Burnley looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And now, please turn towards the...
C225. We got this going. Connection. We got this guy is 3149. Away division past division 1. Higher weighted limit of movement. We can see. So let's see what we got. Let's see two. 5 at the back.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, there is the fresh-faced Bojan Krkic. He's fearless, he's busy, he's a craftsman. How do you describe him, Jim?
I'm expecting to see a lot of him playing in pretty much every position, Peter, from number 10 to winger to auxiliary striker. His great strengths are his vision, his ability to play between the lines and knowing the landscape around him.
So you can't stick him in a pigeonhole?
No, you could say that. He does say he prefers a central role, but I think pace and agility are better suited to that wider position. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Referee's given a throw.
Row. Get in there.
Kukçu's cross. Rijkaard. Vitinha! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Crossed in once more. Leeds have got it back and they'll have another go. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vitinha, it's a really well-measured ball.
pretty robust defending.
Sanchez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. First quarter of an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. Oh, easy pickings there. Showing good feet. And it's Kukçu. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Vitinha is there and he can pick it up. Out for a throw. Burnley yet to have an attempt on goal. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now it's Takahara. Dunk wins the duel this time. Now it's Bojan. Kukçu. There they go, hunting in packs. And a chance! He scored! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target. Hakimi. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
What the hell?
Kukçu. He's in a good position here. Now it's Osimhen. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Takahara. Can he get on the end of this? Foot in. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Bojan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. And he's managed to get free. Kukçu. And this is Bojan. And Bojan! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Rijkaard. And here's Bojan. He's a sharp little ball here. Elise. Time and again they are repelled. Kukçu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's good. Why?
Now it's Bojan.
He was made it one.
Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Bojan. Threads one in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Osimhen. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Osimhen. Takahara. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hakimi. Vitinha. And it's Hakimi. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Osimhen. Rijkaard gets a good foot in there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Takahara. Rijkaard. Burnley still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Aims beyond the defence. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah,
What the hell was that?
communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Haaland. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Haaland. Spread it left. Cannavaro plays it long. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Probing pass, and the pass is intercepted. Vitinha, Olise is the guilty party there, and the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
14, Takahara. Number 15, Henderson.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Rijkaard.
What
Coming on the field. Number 6,
What was that?
Massaro. Number 11.
Oh, red, nice
David
interception.
Villa. Number 10.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Hernandez. Burnley are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Alexander-Arnold. Good-looking ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, he's given it away. He's having a shot. He has done it. Right
running.
back in it.
What are you gonna do?
Almost no time remaining.
Just in
Game
case
still
the goal.
on. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Substitution.
Oh, what has happened here? Played out wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain
Yeah.
the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Osimhen. Now that's well seen too. Knocks it into space. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Control it, man.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Knocks it out wide. That's tidy. Now it's top shapes to shoot. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's there to retrieve it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That was very
They're
necessary.
running.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? Has another go.
See,
It's run loose. Who's going to get
oh my god.
there?
Yeah.
He was there to get a vital.
No way.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Again.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Osimhen voted man of the match and deservedly so.
4 points. Get it. Weakest squad. One more. We got Efootball. 100, Week Team, Division 3. Take it seriously, man. He's moved forward. Give him a goal.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
He's
Look
through
down,
here.
look at the chance.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick.
Goal!
Where the hell did the defense
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. And this is Roll. Takes a shot.
What?
And
Come on.
done it. The breakthrough strike. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Burnley are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is Oka's great chance! Oh, quick to recover this. David Villa is flagged offside. Great vision. Offside again.
What was that?
Howson spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Belletti. Now it's Villa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Quarter of an hour played. Osimhen. Okazaki.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's in plenty of space here. Bullish header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Donatoni. Now it's Osimhen. Steaming on, and the shot! It's
In this time of space,
They
it'll be a
have
goal.
pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
What
but
a
you've got to
tackle.
give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a decent chance! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space. And the player...
Chance!
Oh, come on, tackle him, man.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Donadoni with a real chance here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence.
Donadoni! Oh,
What?
brilliant from
Was that?
Donadoni! A finish of true class. Into the lead once more. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, what a goal.
He passed, but can he get there? He is through. Shot a goal! Zanetti. Azar. And he cuts out the supply. He's shifted it to the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi plays it through. Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. And he shoots! Oh, it rattles
Where
the
was
bar. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Burnley looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shapes to shoot! And yes,
Donadoni.
it's there!
Got two.
And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Raul. Here's and the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Raul can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Donadoni. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Okazaki again.
Now it's Okazaki. Okazaki unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Burnley needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds...
Oh, he's been... Can he finish?
That's
and
good.
it's there!
Holding.
Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So now the difference is 3. Could be danger here. He's through and all alone. It's
Okazaki.
No mistake.
Shoot check his
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. The lightness of step, the shot, that's
What
a
the
foul,
hell
no
is it?
two ways about it. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and
second
he's
yellow.
off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's
he's
waved
done.
them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Bellingham.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Jordan Henderson será reemplazado por el dorsal 14.
Osimhen
Attacking.
tries to play it through, and he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Howson is the guilty party there, and no surprise, that's a booking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
The
dorsal
changes
10,
then in quick succession.
Messi. El dorsal 24 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. El dorsal
Into the arms of the
37.
goalkeeper.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Zanetti. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Henderson. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when the...
And the finish! Jordan Henderson. Now it's Osimhen. Scalvini. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Chance to the big header!
Great.
And that is faded wide.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Zanetti. Now it's Hazard. Gets into some space, and he's in on goal. He's dealt with that really well. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Donatoni. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Okazaki. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
My turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Dybala. Carvajal. Mbappe. And this is Raul. And he's there to clear it. Dybala! Oh, what has happened? In he goes again. And he hits the net. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
So, time for changes on
Será
both
sustituido
sides,
por
actually.
El dorsal 27.
Madrid playing
Se
for
va a
pride
marcar
here.
un
A
cambio de
match
jugadores.
surely beyond them. Back in possession and ready to go again.
Mbappe, he's onside. Oh, shooting chance!
And that's off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Now it's Takahara. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Raul. Now it's Mbappe.
Dybala.
That is lovely. Olise. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Takahara. Osim
Tries a shot! It's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
He's having a shot!
5 minutos de descuento.
And that has flown over. Takahara. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham gets into a good position.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Burnley presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead.
He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Chase the game, I'm winning.
5 minutes to add. Cannavaro. Belletti. And that is as far as it goes. Burnley have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Osimhen, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Las indicaciones de nuestro
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the
It's an okay. Last one. could still be good.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Oh.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Oh, come on.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone direct here. And here's Osimhen. Tries to pass it through. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Griezmann. And he's cut it out. Searching pass he's played there. Osimhen. Short changes him with that pass. That ball looks a good one. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. He's through, it's 1-0, and the shot! Costa Curta tries to clear. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri. That's a sharp pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Pedri. Koundé. Burnley are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Takahara. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Griezmann. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Donadoni is onto it in a flash. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a big header against the crossbar. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Chiellini. And it's Chiellini. Pedri. Chiellini. And it's Pedri. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Osimhen. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Osimhen. Lovely chance! There it is! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Spread out to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Takahara. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Olise. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Olise! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Stood up well to him there. Griezmann. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a really well-measured ball. Olise. Chance to deliver. That's a decent clearance. Osimhen. Takahara, looking understandably energised after his goal. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Burnley, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Burnley carrying a one-goal lead. Rijkaard. Griezmann. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good ball, good take. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Donatoni. Pedri. And they win it back again. Now it's Takahara. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. Now it's Raul. Oh, nicely intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Now it's Osimhen. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Griezmann. Number 14, Takahara.
And it's lofted through here. Okazaki. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball.
Number 6, Massaro. Number 8.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Burnley needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Jordan Henderson. Great vision. Osimhen might just make this. And here's Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Burnley do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Belletti. Well, played right into his path.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He won't be happy with that one. Okazaki. Massaro. And here's Osimhen. Goes looking wide. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Raul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Thiago. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Atalanta really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Raul. Massaro. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Massaro crosses it in. And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Now some movement on the bench,
Henderson.
and we are going to see a change.
Number 17, Sanchez. Coming on the field. Number
Last-ditch
10,
defending, but that'll do.
Number 20.
And it's Bellingham.
Evans. There will be 1 minute added time.
Araujo. A probing pass. Chips it through. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read.
And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's...